Hello everyone, let's start the lesson on cultural awareness, gift-giving customs. We will begin with the purpose of learning world gift-giving customs and then move on to the what and how of gift-giving customs. We will check what we have learned at the end. Let's start with the purpose of learning. Generally speaking, gift giving is essential in building or maintaining social relationships, and in business encounters, it could even secure or break a deal. In other words, there may be serious consequences if a wrong gift is given, a gift is accepted inappropriately, or a follow-up act is not properly done. So let's look at what make appropriate gifts in different cultures. In North America, many people would hold a housewarming party after they moved to a new place, and most guests would bring pop plants, fine foods, or wine as gifts. As for social events such as wedding, the couple would usually put a wish list of gifts online for guests to buy those gifts online, or guests could simply give gift cards, which can be used as cash in stores. Sometimes, especially on milestone anniversaries, people would even prepare gag gifts, which are in fact bad gifts for fun, as shown in the picture. Also, greeting cards often accompany the gifts to show who the gift giver is. Next, in Middle East, specifically Islamic countries, ceramic tableware, artistic wood carvings, and crafts are usually appreciated, as shown in the picture. But make sure the gifts are halal, meaning without alcohol or symbols of uncleanness such as pigs and dogs. Also, flowers may be fine with very westernized people, otherwise they're usually given at weddings or funerals. Notice that in most Islamic countries, to whom the gift is given is more important than on what occasions. For example, strangers or acquaintances usually do not exchange gifts, especially on the first few meetings or between men and women. Next, in South Asia, specifically India, gifts are often given on festivals and all kinds of special events. For example, on Diwali, which is the festival of light, many Indians would carry a box of sweets or dried fruits when visiting friends. In addition, gifts of cash are common for special events like wedding, but make sure they're in odd number for good luck. Also notice that for Hindus, cows are sacred animals, so if we are not sure about people's religion, avoiding leather gifts would be a safe move. Now let's go to East Asia, specifically Japan. Gift giving in this cultural region is treated seriously as social obligations. That is, the act of gift giving is usually more important than the gift itself. For example, it is always useful to bring a range of gifts on business trips to Japan, so when someone gives us a gift, we could immediately return the favor. Also, many Japanese would appreciate receiving souvenirs from other countries, as long as they are not made in Japan. As for special events, gifts of cash or in pairs are common, and the number 3 and even numbers, except for number 4, are considered lucky. Finally, many Japanese would also appreciate receiving gifts for their children's achievements, and electronics makes good gifts on this occasion. Our last stop is Southeast Asia, specifically Vietnam, where most people would exchange gifts on festivals such as Tet. Tet is the most important festival in Vietnam on which everyone would celebrate the Lunar New Year and their birthday together. So if we happen to visit our friends or clients in Vietnam on this occasion, new clothes or cash for children, peach branches, rice wine in a gourd, or anything red, for example, a watermelon, would make good gifts. Otherwise, when being invited to a host home, preparing different gifts for everyone in the family shows our respect for the host. But notice that even for doing business, gifts are rarely exchanged outside home. That is, gift exchanges usually are not done in public. Now let's look at how gift exchanges are done in different cultures. In terms of gift giving, the universal etiquette is that gifts must be carefully wrapped, and if it's a gift of cash or gift card, put them in envelopes. It is also important to notice the color of gift wrapping. For example, red is associated with bad luck or evil in Japan and some Middle East countries, while in India and Vietnam, black is the color that should be avoided for gift wrapping. Next, for gift taking, let's begin with the appropriate acts upon receiving in different cultures. In Middle East and India, gifts should be taken with both hands or with the right hand, because the left hand is considered unclean. In North America, kisses and hugs are often exchanged upon receiving the gifts, and many North Americans would use expressions such as, "Oh, you shouldn't have," or "This is too nice," to save face. In Vietnam, on the other hand, face saving is done by refusing to take the gift for one or a few times. Another cultural difference in gift taking is the timing for unwrapping. For example, in Middle East and North America, gifts are often unwrapped in front of the givers, except at wedding, where all gifts should be placed on the gift table waiting to be collected and unwrapped afterward. In contrast, in most East and South Asian countries, gifts are often unwrapped behind the giver's back. In addition to the etiquettes upon receiving gifts, what we do afterwards is also important. While handwriting a thank you card mentioning the gift received will be sufficient in most cultures, giving a gift in return is almost a must in Japan and most Middle East countries because reciprocity is crucial in these cultures. Also in North America, if a homemade food gift is received and the container is expected to be returned, remember to fill it with the food gift because returning an empty container would be viewed as inappropriate. Now let's check what we have learned. Question 1. What are appropriate gifts for people in India? The answers are money, sweets or dried fruits, and gold or silver jewelry. Leather goods and pork products should be avoided for religious reasons. Question 2. Where should black gift wrapping be avoided? The answers are Vietnam and India, where black is associated with death or bad luck. Last question. Where is giving a gift in return usually a must? The answers are Japan and Saudi Arabia or most Middle East countries, where reciprocity is crucial. Now let's review the lesson. For gift giving, these are appropriate gifts in certain cultural regions. And these are important gift-taking etiquettes in different cultures. Thanks for joining us for the lesson. This online course is funded by the Ministry of Education.